Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Evolution. So yeah, I'm doing another round of this. Why? Well, I technically came in second place last game, and there are 3 other AI types that we haven't tangled with yet. So I'm out for a little bit of revenge, even if it's, well, revenge against different AIs than the one that beat me. But that's neither here nor there. Let us dive back into it. If you haven't watched the first video, I would recommend watching that one first because I explain the mechanics a little bit more. I'm not going to re-explain everything on here. We're just going to dive right in. So yeah, the last game we did Dominus, Carnivore, Barbarus, and Defensa Grandis. Now we're going to do Glutto Vastus, Propagatus Maxima, and Minimus Rex. Now, each of these AIs, once again, they represent different strategies. So Glutto Vastus is, well, it seeks to eat a lot of food. It wants the watering hole to be full, and it looks to devour as much of that as possible. Propagatus Maxima will, they take high-risk, high-reward actions and look to get into a snowbally runaway victory if you don't call them on their risky plays. That, you know, I mean, if nobody calls on them, then they play off and they reap the benefits. Minimus Rex is an interesting one. He thrives when the watering hole's kind of dry. He's more likely to throw negatives out to keep the water hole kind of scarce, and builds his people to be drought resistant. So should be an interesting one. Let's dive in. There's a good chance we'll be going carnivore this time, if only because 2 of our opponents tend to herbivore it up pretty hardcore. Alright, well, we've got pack hunting. This is probably one of my favorite carnivore cards, but we don't actually have a carnivore card, sadly enough. So we can either hold on to it, hope we get something else next turn. Symbiosis, Fertile, Horns, not all of them not really that good of a plays early on, so I think what I'm going to do here, I'll toss Fertile into the pile. We might as well, I'm not in a position to strategically starve people out. You can see what some of the other AIs are. I'm going to be doing similar things. I'm going to be hitting these with my own species, but I'm going to keep pack hunting in my hand here for future reference. If only because, again, we should, fingers crossed, draw a carnivore card next turn, and then we can sort of leapfrog ourselves into a really strong carnivore without getting at the expense of that. Because again, the reason why we're doing 3 species, and again, this is the reason why the other AIs are doing that, is each round you draw a number of cards equal to it's 3 plus the number of species you have alive. So getting lots of different species out and keeping them alive will get you more cards. That's more raw resources to evolve your creatures as the game goes on. So in the early game, you kind of want to do something like this. Our one species gambit before was an isolated case based on the cards and the environment. Now, normally I wouldn't advocate holding on to cards, but again, we kind of want that. Wow, 21 food, yeah. That's more than enough for everybody. So it really doesn't matter the turn order that we snack on. Everybody gets their food. Round 2, okay. Come on, carnivore? Are you effing kidding me? I'm going to hold on to pack hunting another turn? Ugh. Alright, so let's see here. We can do a symbiosis chain. We could do, actually, a symbiosis warning call combo might work out. See, that's the thing. We got a lot of defenses here. We got a long neck, but a lot of defenses. We actually might want to, actually, we have two warning calls. We could do a 5 species gambit here. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. We only need one of them. I'm gonna toss out this 5-point symbiosis, and yeah, we're actually gonna go for a couple more. All right, he could be going carnivore, so we do need to get our guys here sort of set for protected, because this right here. A body size of 2 plus a card, 1 or more cards played here, could easily turn into a carnivore. So we need to assume that there will be a carnivore and set up our defenses accordingly. On rounds where there are no apparent carnivores, you can kind of get away with leaving yourself vulnerable. Now, how far... maybe I shouldn't go for a 5, that might spread myself too thin. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a warning call in the middle. We are going to bump you up a body size. We're going to use symbiosis here. So the warning call protects the people on either side, but not the guy that has it. But symbiosis to this higher body size will protect them. So we are now, at this point, fully protected. Now as far as some of the others, I'm gonna throw a long neck down here. That's an instant free feed. I'm not gonna hold on to pack hunting. We want to I could do a 4th species and slap some horns on it, actually. I mean, they could still eat it, but that would not go well for them. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. 4th species, slap some horns on it, call it a day. Because there should be more than enough food here. Yeah, 17 total is fine. Auto feed. And actually that wasn't a carnivore. So I didn't need to set up all those defenses, but I'm glad I went for the 4th species here. Because that means I will be getting more card draws in the next round. 1 more card draw than any of my opponents. Long neck burrowing, there's a combo right there. Long neck burrowing. Ooh, we could do 2 long neck burrowings, just have 2 pocket creatures. Alright, we have an ambush to our name, but still no carnivores. This is craziness. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do a lower food card. Alright, so here's the combo. Long neck plus burrowing on a species will keep it safe and drawing us cards throughout the round. So we're gonna actually, we don't even need a warning call for this guy anymore. So we could always consider other things here. So you're gonna get burrowing. You're gonna get long neck. You're gonna get burrowing. We do need a fertile. Let's fertile you up. And let's get some more pops. We'll get you pops, because that way you can take a hit and not go extinct right off the bat. So we're going for maximum card advantage here. This is usually Propagatus's domain, where they try to spread out as many different species as possible, and try and get away with murder when it comes to propagating it up and getting a lot of freebies. Alright, we got carnivore. But I think we are in a good spot here. He could go munching on eye guys, but he's going to have to pay for it if he does. Alright, I don't know if we'll be able to feed everyone, though. Let's get the one who might be in danger of going extinct. If he doesn't get a food. Yeah, these guys are a lot more efficient feeders than I. We'll get you a food, and hopefully there's enough to go around. At the very least, we want at least 1 food for each of our guys. So that way we get the extra card draw. Yeah, see, they're going after the horns, people. That's all right. Better to drop down to 1 than to lose the species entirely. All right, we need to get some. We need to get a cooperation chain going. Ooh, or scavengers. Scavengers work too. I'll take scavenge. I don't want to. I don't want to poison the food. I don't want to poison the well here. Yeah, defensive herding. Alright, our fertile guy isn't going to be reproducing it much more, but that's okay. Let's see what everybody else does. Take advantage of the fact that they're... Alright, so yeah, you're still going for more. But you're not going to be chewing on any of my... Well, you might chew on the horns guy. That's okay. Scavenger. Scavenger. I mean, I guess everything else can technically go to population. I mean, yes, I could make a carnivore with ambush. Do I want to make a carnivore with ambush? Actually, I kind of do. I really kind of do. And climb. Actually, we could make this guy a really good carnivore. And since we gave scavenge, we kind of want to control the flow here. So carnivore, ambush, climbing. That's a good combo there. And then we'll go size 3, and then we'll get you there. That should be good. And then that'll feed our scavengers. And of course there's a smorgasbord of food. Well, I think our fertile people start kicking off here. Yeah. There's only so much low-hanging fruit to go around. Yeah, look at all this. Let's make sure you don't grab one and share. I'd prefer you didn't. I could go out. Oh, actually, I could take out. I could completely take out this guy right here. That could ruin your day. But again, this guy will grab 2 food if he does that. Well, he'll grab 2 food too. So you know what? Let's ruin their day. There's 2 trait cards for you. Yeah, we got to get more pops on our guys. We've been playing too conservatively. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Although, actually, it does matter, because if we eat somebody who's already fed, they'll score that point instantly. Whereas if we eat someone who has not fed and the population we take out, they won't get to score. So that will actually do more damage to their score to attack someone who hasn't eaten yet. And also have a greater chance of leaving more stuff in here. I already beat up on Propaganda, so we'll go Pluto here. I was able to do that because we had ambush. What the? Oh, I forgot to increase your population. Oh well. You just did that out of spite too. You had a lot more low-hanging fruit, dude. Oh, there's cooperation. Right when I can't really use it that well. Alright, you know what? F it, we're going to start poisoning the watering hole here. Let's see, we don't... What's he doing? Yeah, building your guys back up. Well, I think it's high time we got more stuff going here. You know what? Here's what we can do. We can get cooperation onto you, which will toss one food over to here. And then we can increase your population by 1. You will still get the burrowing bonus instantly before he has a chance to chew on us. Let's see. I don't think I want to try to rekindle a 5th species. I think we're gonna focus, because right now being a scavenger is the way to go. So we're gonna pop you up. Let's get you up a little bit too. Oh, you know what? I could start chewing on the other predator. That would be kind of fun. Although no, because we want them to do their thing. We're doing our thing. They're doing their thing. They can't. I mean, unless he picks up ambush, he can't touch us because we're protected by the warning call. So you know what? We're gonna go full size here. We're gonna go full bore. Because all these guys are making lots of low population and low defense guys, so the predators are going to generate a lot of carrion here. Now, I could be a bastard and go grab some plant food with them during my turn and then save it. Do we have any burrowers that we need to hit early? Who can we hit? Yeah, we have free reign on snacks here, so I'm going to be a little bastard and start taking the plant food, even though I could probably feed myself through carrion alone. Yep. Yeah, we gotta keep our eye on Glutovastus here, because he's mopping up here. In fact, yeah, we want to keep hitting the plants hard, just to keep it out of their freaking mouth. Alright, anyone sized? Ooh, we could do a lot of damage to you, Minimus. Size 2, pop 1, kind of risky. That's for taking out my horns, dude. And take a bite out of crime here. All right, I think that paid off, making my scavengers population 6. Last round. All right, let's make this one count. Fat tissue, eh? And we got another long neck and another burrowing, so we could get another pocket species just for the points. Yeah, you know what? Well, do I want fat tissue? Is the question. How many? Yeah, we don't have that many warning calls, so I think we're going to fat tissue it up. So, let's toss symbiosis onto the pile. Alright, who knows what he's doing there. But, yeah, pocket species, long neck, with a burrowing. Oops. For the extra points. You're going to get fat tissue. I'm going to bump you up to a 4 just in case he grabs climbing and wants to snack on me. And then we'll bump you up to a 4. We won't get the card draw for this one, but it's worth 3 extra points because of the extra traits played. Alright, not too much food. I'm still gonna grab what I can. I do need to... Yeah, let's grab this last one food here. Yeah, they're using intelligence to do their thing. And here comes the carrion. Alright, yeah, I kind of want to chew on the carrion guy, because I don't want them to eat too much more from the scraps. And we got a lot of eating to do. Yeah, his lack of climbing is limiting his predatory options. I should have gone off. Well, I don't think I could have, actually. Yeah, I couldn't have with that shell. Alright, let's... Actually, if we extinct the species, he's not going to get these points. So we want to focus on eliminating species. We've got room in our belly for 6, so we can get a 3 and a 3 here. Eliminate both of them entirely. That way they don't get the bonus pop or trait points for them. Glad I went with the fat, because I get to score all that fat points. Told you we were going to predator it up this game. Deny you all a bunch of trait points. Yeah, because drawing all those extra cards, that don't do you nothing on the last round. They are not worth any points. Look at all that. Look at all that. That's what I'm talking about. Plenty of trait points for us. Plenty of population points for us. I think we got this one. Yes. Oh, again, Glutto. I was seeing him creep up there. 62, still pretty a respectable one here. So that is that's evolution. Like I said, I love this game. Expect to see it on more on this channel, not right away, but maybe some multiplayer games. Also coming up tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming on YouTube the next part of my Civilization 6 series. So if you're around, stop on by. I'd love to have you. And if you love this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!